Mars is often called humanity's next home, a second Earth, a fresh start. But that idea is a lie. Mars is not waiting for us. It never was. From a distance, the planet looks calm, quiet, almost peaceful. A red world floating silently in space. No violent storms like Jupiter, no crushing gravity like a neutron star. It looks empty, harmless. But Mars is one of the most hostile places humans could ever set foot on. If you were standing on Mars right now, you wouldn't feel heroic. You wouldn't feel inspired. You would feel panic. The atmosphere is almost non-existent. There is barely any air. Less than 1% the pressure of Earth. No protection, no forgiveness. Your blood would begin to boil. Not metaphorically, physically. The low atmospheric pressure would cause liquids in your body to vaporize. Your skin would swell, your lungs would collapse. Within seconds, your body would start shutting down. And that's only the beginning. Mars has no global magnetic field, nothing to shield the surface from cosmic radiation. No invisible armor like Earth has. Every second on Mars, radiation rains down from space, from the sun, from distant supernova, from the galaxy itself. On Earth, we never notice it. Our planet's magnetic field deflects most of it. The atmosphere absorbs the rest. Mars does not. A human living on Mars would absorb lethal doses of radiation over time. Even inside a habitat, even underground, cancer wouldn't be a possibility, it would be inevitable. DNA damage, cell death, organ failure, slow, irreversible. But radiation isn't the most dangerous part. Mars is cold, not just cold, brutally cold. Average temperatures hover around minus 60 degrees Celsius. At night, they plunge to minus 125, far below anything humans have ever survived long-term. Your body would burn calories just trying not to freeze. Every breath would feel like shards of ice tearing through your lungs. Your extremities would go numb. Frostbite would set in within minutes of exposure, and then there's the dust. Martian dust is not like Earth's dust. It's fine, sharp, angular, formed by billions of years of meteorite impacts, not weathering by water or wind. Each grain is jagged, toxic, electrically charged from constant bombardment by solar radiation. It sticks to everything: spacesuits, equipment, solar panels. It damages seals, clogs filters, seeps into joints and mechanisms. Long-term exposure would destroy habitats from the outside and human bodies from the inside. If inhaled, it would shred lung tissue, cause inflammation, permanent scarring. There is no washing it away, no escaping it. It covers the entire planet. Even the ground beneath your feet is hostile. Martian soil contains perchlorates, highly toxic chemicals, dangerous to humans even in small amounts. You can't grow food in it safely without extensive processing. You can't touch it without protection. You can't ignore it. It's everywhere, in the dust, in the rocks, in the air you're trying to breathe through failing filters. Every step you take on Mars is a calculated risk. Every action could be your last. And yet, people talk about colonizing it, building cities, raising families, creating a backup civilization, starting over. But no one talks about the psychological cost. Mars is silent, profoundly silent. No wind rustling through trees, no oceans crashing on shores, no rain, no birds, no insects, no life. Just endless red emptiness. The same rust-colored landscape stretching in every direction, the same pink sky, the same distant horizon that never changes. Months turn into years. The monotony becomes suffocating. Isolation on Earth already breaks people. Antarctica research stations, long submarine deployments, solitary confinement. All of these push the human mind to its limits. Mars would go far beyond. You cannot step outside without a spacesuit. You cannot feel the wind on your face. You cannot smell the air. You cannot feel connected to anything except the artificial environment keeping you alive. There is no rescue if things go wrong. No quick return, no emergency evacuation. Earth is millions of kilometers away, a distant blue dot you can barely see in the black sky. The journey takes months under ideal conditions, years if the launch window is missed. On Mars, every mistake is fatal. A micrometeorite punctures your habitat. A seal cracks from thermal stress. A life support system fails. A solar storm damages critical electronics. That's it. Game over. No second chances. No margin for error. You die knowing that help cannot reach you in time, that your crew might die trying to save you, that your body will remain on Mars forever, frozen in the dust. Some believe technology will solve everything. Better suits, better habitats, radiation shields, terraforming. But technology does not change fundamental reality. It only delays the inevitable. Mars does not want us there. It never did. Billions of years ago, Mars had an atmosphere. It had liquid water on its surface. It had a magnetic field protecting it from radiation. Scientists believe it may have even had conditions suitable for life. But something went wrong. The magnetic field collapsed. Without that protection, solar winds stripped away the atmosphere. The water evaporated or froze beneath the surface. The planet died. What remains is a frozen, irradiated desert, a graveyard planet, a monument to planetary death. If Mars once had life, it didn't survive. What makes us think we will? We look at Mars and see opportunity, a challenge to overcome, a destiny to fulfill. But we're looking at it wrong. Mars is not an opportunity. It is a warning, a glimpse of what happens when a planet loses its ability to sustain life, a preview of Earth's potential future if we're not careful. And maybe that's why we're drawn to it. Not because it's a new home, but because it shows us how fragile our real one is, how thin the line is between a living world and a dead one, how precious Earth truly is. We have one planet that protects us, that provides everything we need: air, water, food, magnetic shielding, a stable climate, an ecosystem that sustains billions of organisms in delicate balance. And we're destroying it, slowly, systematically, while fantasizing about escaping to a dead world that offers nothing but suffering and death. Mars is not humanity's future, it's a mirror, and what it reflects back at us is uncomfortable. It shows us a world that failed, a world that couldn't hold on to what made it habitable, a world that became a tomb. It's telling us something we don't want to hear, that there is no planet B, that Mars cannot save us, that our survival depends entirely on protecting the one world we have, the one world that wants us here. Mars doesn't want us. It never will. Every rock, every grain of dust, every molecule of that thin, poisonous atmosphere is hostile to human life. Mars killed itself billions of years ago, and it will kill us too if we're foolish enough to try to live there. The red planet is not a beacon of hope. It is a warning light, a signal that we are looking in the wrong direction, running toward death while abandoning life. Mars is not our future, it's a death trap. And the sooner we accept that, the sooner we can focus on the only home we will ever have. Earth, fragile, finite, irreplaceable. The only planet in the known universe that doesn't want to kill us. The only one that protects us, nurtures us, gives us a chance. And we're taking it for granted, while staring at a dead world and calling it hope. Mars is not hope, it's a graveyard. And if we keep ignoring Earth, we'll end up in one just like it. Not on Mars, right here, on the planet we destroyed while dreaming of escape. Mars is telling us the truth. We just need to listen. Stop running, stop fantasizing, stop pretending there's somewhere else to go. There isn't. There never was. Mars is a lie, a beautiful, seductive, deadly lie. And the truth is simple. We have one home, one chance, one planet that can sustain us, and it's not Mars. It never will be. Mars is a warning, a reminder, a mirror showing us what happens when a world dies. And if we're not careful, we'll be looking at our own reflection.